So yes, it is true, we have got expansion 2 for Forza Horizon 5 coming very soon. Now I know I sound a little off, I'm a little ill at the time of recording this, so apologies, but sadly we don't have any of the official gameplay footage because Forza still has not responded to my emails, so instead we have this totally real gameplay footage of a rally route created by one of my close friends, of whom you can find on Twitch. So the theme of this is Rally Adventure, which, as you guessed, it's rally, and it takes you on an adventure. You have 3 different teams of which you can drive for. I believe you can drive them all at once. There's one for dirt, there's one for asphalt, one for cross country. Where have I seen that concept before? But it all seems very interesting. There's a list of a whole bunch of new cars, of which I'll put up on the screen at the moment because my brain cannot remember any of them right now. There is also another feature where we are getting 2-step, also known as anti-lag, which I am very excited for, and you don't need to have the DLC to use it. It is going to base game for 600 plus vehicles, which is going to make for some insane drag builds. Now some of the areas around this look very nice. It's in I believe that is Sierra Nueva. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, it could be Sierra Nueva, I really don't know, but yeah, it does look very nice, and one of the asphalt roads reminds me a lot of Red Rock from Forza Horizon 1. So, aside from the customizations and all of the new features, we also get another new thing to go in races. We get a whole new rally UI, which means that we get to know where our turns are going to be. They'll pop up on screen above our car. We'll get commentary from somebody following in the Horizon Rally helicopter. Wow, where have I seen that done before aside from every rally game ever? Now, don't get me wrong, I know I'm making fun of it in places, but we kind of have rally in the game already. But, oh well, it is a brand new DLC and it is not affiliated with the brand, so I guess I'm all for it. Plus, it's something nice to explore, something nice to go to, and if you want me to make a Let's Play on that DLC when it releases, which will be March 29th, do go ahead and let me know in the comments, as well as your thoughts on what you think is going to be coming to this DLC and in future. And another nice little addition that I feel should be mentioned is that we are getting some more Ken Block related things, badges, accolades for Series 18, which is going to be based around the Horizon Wilds takeover, and they are bringing back the stunt park, of which I am actually really looking forward to. The last time Forza Horizon 5 had a stunt park was way back in Series 5, that you can see I went and explored in this video right here. Now there's 2 vehicles that kind of stand out to me from this DLC. The first one is the Ford F-150 Lightning, because, well, it's not the F-150 that we're all used to. It's not from the early 2000s, it is actually a lot more modern from the early 2020s through to around 2023, because it is all electric. Of which, because I'm still not the greatest sort of person for electric vehicles, sorry Elon, I don't really know what to think about it, but honestly, it still does look cool, and it's the cover car for the DLC. Speaking of DLC, there is also yet another Ford that is being added, and is the reason you see the car that I'm driving in this background footage, which is Colin McRae's Ford Focus Rally, which is honestly fantastic, because it was the cover car for Colin McRae Rally 2 way back in the day on PS2, Xbox, and on PC, and it kind of feels nice to me because I grew up playing that game for so many hours. Yet, out of all the cars, I still fell for Subaru the most. So if anybody from Playground just so happens to be watching this video, you know, you have my email, please go ahead and send me a few more bits of the gameplay footage so I can put it into a future video, please. I've tried sending you emails many times and still had no reply. But all in all, it is shaping up to be a very interesting DLC, and also it gives me a lot of nostalgia for one of the early Forza Horizon. We're not going through any of the numbers here, this is the game way back from 2012, which also, yep, you guessed it, it had a rally DLC with a load of rally pass. No 2-step this time, but I kind of feel like Forza Horizon 5 nowadays, what the devs are doing is they're trying to keep up with a lot of the newer players, but they're also trying to bring back nostalgia for people that have played it in the past. Especially for what they did with Series 13, which was Horizon's 10th anniversary, which featured a brand new car, Anniversary Edition Dodge Viper, and also a brand new story that went over a lot of the intros from older games, which I thought was a very nice touch. But I do think they're still trying to turn the game around now, of having it not just towards their newer player base, but also catering for the older player base and people that have played it since the start of Horizon. Of which is actually a pretty cool idea, and I cannot wait to see where they go from it. Maybe start bringing back some stuff for Forza Horizon 2, so Horizon 3. I know they did that with some of the props, but you know, maybe in future DLCs we'll start seeing parts of that map returning, because as of right now, unless I can find it in the meantime, if in that case, if I can, I'll put it up on the screen, but we don't really know what the map for this DLC is going to look like just yet. If I find it in a Google search after recording this, I'm going to look like a right prat. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video, so go ahead and let me know in the comments of what you think towards this DLC and what you hope will be in there, and maybe there might just be another barn find. I hope. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll go ahead and see you all in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about the upcoming DLC. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take out. Bye. I hope that road is like Red Rock. Those are fun times.